now, it's Pete Thorn. Welcome to my studio. Here today to show you this fine green pedal, all the way from the nice people at Shin's Music in Japan. Ah, Japan, Japan, Japan. I start to reminisce every time I think about Japan. Watashi wa Nihon ga hontou ni suki. Sorry, so it's the OD1X. It's an overdrive and I would say almost a distortion pedal because it's capable of quite a bit of grind. You heard it on both guitar parts on that song at the beginning of the video. Two distinct parts. Now, the guitar in the left channel was my old 64 Strat. I was using the neck pickup and I had it plugged into, actually I used the bridge pickup right at the end of the track now that I think about it, but yeah, mostly the neck pickup. Plugged into my 66 Fender Bassman, all old stuff on that track, including me, old stuff. And yeah, I had the pedal set for kind of that blues boost kind of sound, where I had the drive set real low and then the volume up real high, so it's kicking the front end of the amp more with volume than with distortion or overdrive. Now there's a 3-position switch here, and I had the switch set in a position that sounds sort of a little bit more compressed and warmer and softer sounding than the other two. I don't want to say TS9-like because the pedal's not really of that lineage actually, but it was the most sort of in common with that sound, that kind of compressed, sort of slightly softer feel, a little bit slightly softer on the top end, and it just sounded really, really nice with the Strat into the Bassman. Now, the guitar on the right channel, very, very different thing. I was going for kind of Billy Gibbons meets Van Halen, driving into my SL68 amp. I was playing my Gil-Yarin guitar with humbuckers, my Gil-Yarin bone guitar with humbuckers, and yeah, going for that hot kind of humbucker sound, you know, boosting into the front end of a dirty British amp. And so the other two positions on this switch are capable of way more gain than the upper position. They're more aggressive, they're less compressed sounding, one slightly thinner than the other. So one gives you a real full, lots of bass, and the other one's slightly thinner. I used the slightly thinner one, and the reason for that was on that track, as I'm driving into an already dirty amp, you don't want to push too much bass, I don't think, into an already dirty amp, as it'll just start to flub out and stuff like that. I wanted to keep it nice and tight and snappy, so I used the slightly thinner position. So it was great for that because I was able to still get quite a bit of gain going on the pedal, and the amp was set for a nice sort of crunch tone. Just sounded great, nice and aggressive. So yeah, the other position very similar, just fatter sounding, nice and full. This is great to use if you want to use the pedal sort of as a distortion into a clean amp and you need it to sound real full. Maybe back the volume way down, you're practicing like late at night or something like that, but you still want a full sound. The fuller setting works great for that. Okay, so I want to run you through all the controls on the pedal. I'm going to use my TC Ditto looper to just play a simple guitar riff and into the pedal, and that'll leave my hands free then so I can turn the knobs and show you what a bunch of different settings sound like. I'm also going to show you 2 more distinct sound examples of the Strat going into the Bassman and the Gil-Yarin bone guitar going into my SL68. Okay, so let's get to it. Here's the sound examples. It is the ODX from Shin's Music. Thanks for watching my video on the Shin's Music ODX Overdrive Distortion Pedal. You can check it out further at the website you see there on your screen. It might be all in Japanese, but hey, view this as an opportunity to expand your horizons and possibly learn a new language. Yeah, hey, I'm Pete Thorn. Hit subscribe down there, the little red button in the corner of the video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd really appreciate it. Come back and see me for more videos real soon. Alright, take care.